Protecting black women and girls is a very popular conversation amongst black social media. In fact, it was a popular conversation dating back at least to the 60s. Even Malcolm X himself admitted black women are the least protected individuals in America. And that still seems to be the topic of conversation in 2023. Now, getting ready to prepare for this video about Eryka Badu, I came across two other videos that are very similar in topic today. And first comes from a young lady by the name of your girl Jordan. She has a video called "Stop Over-Sexualizing Young Black Girls." I want to play this video and let's see what the point is she's trying to make.
My first unpopular opinion is we need to stop telling our young daughters, our young nieces, our young granddaughters, our young female family members to put some clothes on when a grown male family member is coming over to the house. If a young girl is in the comfort of her own home and she's not walking around bare booty naked, there is no reason for you to be telling her to put some clothes on. If you're gonna say anything to anybody in this situation and scenario, you need to be talking to that nasty grown man that's going to be looking at a child that is also deemed as his family member in that way. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm coming with heavy hitters today. Y'all are gross. That's extremely problematic and it's damaging to young black girls' brains. We're already over-sexualized as soon as we pop out the freaking womb, and people automatically look at us like these just sexual beings, and that's not the case whatsoever. So stop telling your daughters, stop telling your granddaughters, stop telling your nieces to put clothes on when a grown man as a family member is coming to the house. You need to be telling these young boys to keep their eyes off of young girls and stop being nasty, stop being gross. Sexual harassment and assault is a real thing, and it happens all too often in black households.
Now, in this particular instance, what she's saying is that, young women shouldn't have to put on clothes if a male family member is coming over. That person is a pervert if he's looking at this young lady, which I can definitely understand that. But she also says that, young boys need to keep their eyes off of young women because sexual harassment is something that's a very serious problem in the United States. Now, Nola Girl 504 is a very popular YouTuber here. She has a video that she did a few years ago called "Single Mothers Are the Worst Mothers." I want to play an excerpt from that video and then we'll come back.
They just lack the basic mothering instinct to nurture, to have empathy, just to be emotional and to love their children, just, to be sweet and kind and gentle to their children. Most of the time, these women are very masculine, they're very vulgar. This is women of all races. This is women from all over the country. I've lived in different cities. I've seen this everywhere, okay? I've seen this with women that are also with the father in a relationship as well, but I see it more with single mothers, and I witness it on a daily basis. This particular incident just happened 5 minutes ago. I just got in my car at the grocery store. I was in there to get something to cook, and I'm standing in line. There's a single mother in front of me. She's on the phone with a boyfriend, being loud and vulgar, not even watching her, I would say, 2-year-old son in the basket. My son just made 3, so they look to be about the same age. So he's about 2 years old, very small, but 2 years old. He was dirty. He had no shoes on. He had no shirt on, just, a little pull-up, and it looked dirty. And he had, crust and juice stains all over his face. I could just tell his mother doesn't groom him or, doesn't even wipe him up to take him out in public. It's really sad, y'all. But she had on a Gucci bag. Her nails were done. Her toenails were professionally done. Her hair was done. She looked nice, real expensive clothes, name brand, nice jewelry. And I see this a lot.
Now, in the instance that she described, a single mom was pretty much inside of a grocery store looking very nice while the child was dirty. And in the first video we saw with your girl Jordan is that, over-sexualizing young black girls comes from the men. And these are two concepts we're going to combine today with popular singer Eryka Badu. Now, Eryka Badu is one of the greatest talents of my generation. at least witnessing her. She's a little older than me, but she has a lot of tumultuous relationships, one with the DOC, and I'll get to that in a minute. And then obviously we know Andre 3000 and many other guys. Now she's dating a guy by the name of, I think, like Jordan Atkinson or something like that, or Jerron Atkinson, a 27-year-old. Eryka Badu is well over 50. But despite having a shaky lifestyle, Eryka Badu has went viral by taking this particular photo. Now, obviously, it's of her and her 18-year-old daughter. And I mean, I don't know if we can show it all, but that's the young lady. She's 18, and that's Eryka Badu. Both of them showing their backside. Now, let me just talk about this. Eryka Badu is known for having a voluptuous backside. But this young lady that is 18, if I can be honest, she looks like a young girl. Like, she doesn't look like, even that she's 18. She might even be younger than that, what you can appear. But the issue is the over-sexualization here. I don't see a man in this photo. There's not a man in this photo. I see two women in this photo. And also Bernice Burgos. She does the same thing with her daughters. I came across, in fact, a TikTok channel. Maybe I can find it here. I'm not sure, but it was a mother and a daughter on TikTok that does a dating show, and they both dress somewhat provocative. They don't even look like mother and daughter. They look like sister and sister. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you look at, you know, some of the things that they wear and stuff like that, I would say it's very sexy for a mother and daughter tandem. So my question is, who is over-sexualizing these young black women that we're complaining about when there's no men in these pictures? And now we're gonna get to the elephant in the room. A lot of young women, when they're learning how to twerk or how to dance nasty or how to take these booty poses, they're not learning it from their father. Their father never gets a camera and say, "Sad music! Hey, this is how you bend over and shake your cheeks. Let daddy show you how to do that." Says nobody. A guy never does that. No black man is out there teaching his daughter how to take these voluptuous poses, especially if, you have a young woman who might be, developing, if you want to say that. Like, no man is going to appreciate that. Now, obviously, do you have men who are going to look at women that are younger and stuff like that are underage? Yes, that happens, right? But who is teaching these women these habits that over-sexualize anything? It's them. Like, can we talk about Instagram? Do we really need to go about on Instagram and see what the women are doing on Instagram? Women are putting all kind of objects in their mouth. Some of them, not all of them, but if you go to like certain explicit sites on OnlyFans, they're putting a lot of objects in something else. And when you talk about who's over-sexualizing young ladies, a lot of times women are over-sexualizing themselves because they want to. Even this one woman that made this video, it's your girl Jordan. If you go to her intro, look at the poses she's taking. It's all booty shots. And it's like, how are you gonna blame men for, you guys shouldn't look, sad music, you guys shouldn't be looking at young girls, or you're looking at women. But every photo you have is a booty shot, and it is, I mean, stop the show. It is there. I mean, if a heterosexual man is gonna probably look, right? So if you wanna blame people for over-sexualized women, can men do it? Absolutely. If you wanna call that out, it's fair. But don't be silent when you have the mothers over-sexualizing their daughters. And this is what's happening with Eryka Badu. And again, this is also what happens when you don't have a man in the house. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe.